All right, guys, here's the DACA video that you guys have been asking me for. I've taken my time in making this to make sure that I can explain it well and in kind of logical terms for everyone. As we all know, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals held that DACA as deferred action, in other words, protection from deportation, was lawful, but held that the work authorization portion of DACA, that benefit, was not lawful. However, the Fifth Circuit narrowly applied that work authorization portion to only Texas. The Fifth Circuit said only Texas can show damages caused by, issuing these work authorizations, and therefore we are not going to find that other states or DACA recipients in other states cannot apply for work authorizations. We're going to apply our decision only to people in Texas. So what does this mean moving forward? It means now we know that nobody's gonna, ask the Supreme Court to review. So now it goes back down to the original judge, Judge Hainan, to modify his order according to what the Fifth Circuit held. And so what that order is likely gonna say is that DACA is lawful in terms of deferred action in all 50 states, including new applications, okay? So new applicants, in theory, could apply for DACA and have movement in all 50 states, the deferred action portion. Now, the work authorization that comes along with that, if you're in any state other than Texas, you can also apply for that if you are a new DACA recipient, or, you can continue to renew. If you are in Texas, though, you will not be able to apply either for initial work authorization or a renewal. Now, we don't know when, what the timeline is going to be for all of this to take effect, especially, I imagine, the parties in the litigation, which is Texas, the state of New Jersey, the people defending DACA, are going to confer with the judge to figure out how do we implement the restriction of work authorizations to individuals in Texas. In other words, is there a grace period? People that are up for renewal within the 60 days can do a final renewal. I don't know, I'm making it up, right? But there's got to be some type of implementation period. We'll know more about that once Judge Hainan signs his order, I suspect. So for now, if you're in Texas, keep renewing because, we don't have a district court order out yet. If you are in any of the other states, also keep renewing, of course. If you are a new applicant in any of the 50 states, then fingers crossed that the administration moves forward processing. Now, the court order just held that it was lawful, right? That the deferred action portion was lawful. It didn't say that they had to. Remember, DACA was a benefit given by the executive branch, so it doesn't force them to take action. It just allows them to. So we'll see what happens. That's my take on DACA as of today, May 28th.